Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Chimney Swift here and welcome to a brand new series I'm going to be doing on the channel around Elder Scrolls Online, and this series is going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm sort of equating this to like a CSGO case unboxing, right? So I know those are really popular. I personally don't play a whole lot of Counter-Strike. However, there is something to be said for random roll of loot, right? Like people like watching that, and plenty of people out there love, like, you know, these CSGO case unboxings where people, they unbox these boxes and they hope to try and get really good items. Well, I figured I want to do that in Elder Scrolls Online because you kind of can, basically. There's no money you're putting into it, but you can basically do these dark anchors like you see behind me, and there's a chance at loot. Now, I did a video on this last week. I sort of explained like what I was going for, but if you're new, and you haven't seen this, you didn't see the video last week or whatever, I will explain it to you today. So, I am on my Templar. This is my Templar Dark Elf from the Ebonheart pack named Milvela Volos. And I will be doing a build video on this character probably after 1.6. I'm still like messing with armor and stuff, and that's actually one of the reasons why we're here doing this series, is because I am on a quest for some specific armor. So I'll tell you guys about that in a minute, but I'm veteran rank 14, and we are here in Cyrodiil, okay? So this is PvP. I'm here at the Eastern Shore Dolmen, and thankfully right now, Ebonheart Pact has a majority of the map. You'll also notice I'm actually, I've just started using some add-ons, so there are some different icons on the map than like what you normally see if you're not using add-ons such as Sky Shards and stuff like that. But thankfully Red owns most of this map right now, which makes it easy for me to get around from Dolmen to Dolmen. That just makes it a lot easier, I guess, to sort of farm for this gear. So what is the gear I'm looking for? The gear that I'm looking for is this right here. It's this martial knowledge set. However, I'm looking for this gear specifically at veteran rank 14. So as you can see here, this is a veteran rank 12 piece of gear. The armor rating is 136. So, and then down below there, you'll see, like, you know, the enchantment on it. So there's Magicka enchant on the armor, and then the trait is infused, and then below that is basically what the sets give you, okay? So if you're wearing 2 pieces of the set, you get 81 max Magicka, 3 items is gonna give you 8 spell damage, 4 items is another 8 spell damage, and then 5 is basically, this is what I want for to do more damage, is after you hit an enemy, they take 10% additional damage from the next damaging attack, and this effect can happen once every 4 seconds. So basically every 4 seconds, the person or the monster that you're attacking will take 10% additional damage from like one attack within every 4 seconds. So it's pretty good. It adds a little bit of damage boost. However, these values do go up a little bit from between the veteran ranks. So let me see here. This is a veteran rank 13 item right here. So this one adds 81 max Magicka, which is VR 12, and this one's VR 13, and it adds 82 max Magicka. So it's not a whole lot. However, it's just sort of like, you know, you see the armor value go up too, right? This is 136 armor, this is 138. Of course, they're different pieces, but as you know, min-maxing in this game, right? You wouldn't think that like 1 Magicka would be worth it, but it can be. It really can be. Like if your whole build is completely specced out and it's really high, then you're probably gonna do better than someone else. Now, I want to let you guys know before we start this series, because I know there's a lot of introduction I have to do before we get to it. There is a lot of risk involved. So this is PvP. So at any point while I'm doing this, someone from another faction could come in here and kill me and steal my loot. I did it to somebody last week and it was absolutely hilarious. There were 2 guys at this dolmen actually doing it. I walked in, I killed them both, I finished the dolmen, and I stole the loot. It was awesome, it was so cool, and they basically laid there on the ground dead watching me do that, and there was nothing they could do. It was really hilarious. So that could happen to me. We may run across people during different episodes and have that happen. The last thing I want to show you guys is some different loot we can get, right? So this is a veteran rank 14 medium armor piece from a set called the Way of the Air. Now this drops as well, and also I have 2 pieces of that now that are V14. Let me see, there's also another piece I have that I wanted to show you guys right here, Pauldron of the Fire. So Way of the Fire set also drops at V14 in these Cyrodiil dolmens, and so it's basically like a random loot roll, right? So once we complete this, we're gonna get a chest. Once I defeat the boss here and everything, we're gonna get a chest, and I might get nothing, but I might get something. I think, did I do some? Yeah. So before I recorded this episode earlier today, I did 2 of these, and this is just an example of different loot that you can get from them, right? So this is just basically kind of junk loot. I'm gonna sell this and make some gold off of it, right? 78, 46, 25, 44, 36, and 64. That's all the loot and the gold that I'm going to sell or get when I sell these items. But there's also like specialty items you can get too, like this Shroud of the Lich set. That's really, really rare. Let me see what else. I think I had something else. Yes, the like Soul Reaving Bow. They're gonna drop at level 50 just because we're out here in Cyrodiil. But what I'm looking for today, guys, is the Martial Knowledge B14, okay? So here we go. We're gonna do 2 dolmens per episode. That's sort of my goal. I might pick random dolmens around Cyrodiil to do, so it can change. But here we go. Let's have some fun. So basically what I'm gonna do here is just these worm cult guys are like summoning, they're basically summoning dead bodies, or not dead bodies, they're summoning and sacrificing their own bodies to Molag Bal to basically have him, their goal is that they want these dark anchors to pull, oh goodness, I've got a harvester over there. They want these dark anchors to pull Nirn into Cold Harbor, which is, you know, Molag Bal, the Daedric Prince. That's his realm, and that's his evil plan, so we have to defeat these, we've got to defeat these, you know, dark anchors or whatever to essentially stop him from doing that. Of course, you get rewarded at the end, which is really, really nice. So we're gonna get some loot, and I'm also chasing a couple achievements as well. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, really. This is gonna be a little bit difficult today because I'm not used to commentating and doing this. And this character, oh my gosh, runs out of mana all the freaking time. All right, so a couple things we need to do is run around to these anchor pinions, you probably saw in the last video, and do the, and you know, activate those. Another thing is I'm gonna be doing this series exclusively on this character because the armor I want is gonna be for this character. So, yeah, my DPS is probably gonna be really bad, but that's because I'm talking and I'm not really paying that much attention. Oh, we got a Lich. I hate fighting these things, man. You'll see why in just a second. Because they bring up a bunch of red AoE like that all over the ground. If I'm lucky. Ooh, I killed him fast, good. And then it does stuff like that. All right, so we're about at the first boss. Once I drop this, it's gonna give us the, first boss.
The plane meld is nearly complete.
Let's drop our ulti right here. All right, so we didn't get a special boss this time, but we did go into these harvesters, and these are annoying. Well, they're not annoying, they're cool, but they do stuff like that. I hate getting CC'd. All right, there we go. So we beat it, and actually, interestingly enough, there is some PvP happening behind us. All right, so we're gonna get our first chest here. So here we go. And at any point, somebody could have killed me right there. Somebody can kill me while I'm taking this chest. All right, so we didn't get much of anything. Let's stealth up over here. I'm gonna tell you guys really quickly about the achievements that I'm looking to get as well. So we'll just go ahead and sell this. So we didn't get anything, we just got this sword, but we're gonna make 48 gold off that, so it's not too bad. Now, real quick, there is some stuff happening here. It looks like Aldmeri is attacking this outpost, and there's some fighting going on. Now, I'm not gonna engage in the fighting in this series. I wanna try and avoid it as much as possible because my goal is obviously to get some loot. The achievements that I wanna get, if you go to your, press J, and then you go to your achievements tab, and then Dark Anchors, there are some achievements here that I would like to get. So we have 13 more of these to defeat to get this one here, the Anchor Decimator. And then there's also this achievement here, General Executioner, that I really want the title of called Daedric Lord Slayer, and you get a new dye for your armor as well, which is called Daedric Red. And basically there's a random, not only is there a random chance of like the loot you're gonna get in the chest, but there's also a random chance that the final boss at an anchor is going to be one of these special bosses. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different bosses. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So, you know, any one of these that I've already killed could spawn again, but there's also a chance that one of these newer ones could spawn sometime when I'm doing a dolmen as well. So that's sort of like the stuff that's gonna happen in these episodes. This episode is very long-winded, and I am like, we're gonna ride down here. This episode's extremely long-winded, and basically that's just because I am explaining to you guys how this series is gonna work. But, you know, the next episode is gonna be like, we're gonna just get in, we're gonna do it, we're gonna go to the next one, and we're gonna bang it out that way. And it should be a lot easier. All right, oh, I want one of these right here. Namira's Rod. I gotta send that over to my other character who does alchemy. I was gonna cut out the ride, but I don't know, it's kind of scenic, and it is the introductory episode. Maybe you guys want a little bit more to watch. If you guys have any ideas of different things that you like want me to do in this series, go for it. There's not a whole lot really. It's basically just we're sort of rolling the dice every episode with these dark anchors and just sort of hoping for the best, right? I mean, I've gotten some loot before, but it's very, very rare. And I did get one of the martial knowledge pieces for your head slot right here. But I want to save my head slots for like some Undaunted gear or something like that, or even maybe like a Warlock gear like I'm wearing right now. And the reason for that is I just would rather make a 5-piece of the martial knowledge set out of like chest, sash, boots, pants, and hands, and save these for maybe like an Undaunted thingy or whatever. So yeah, I did find one at one point. I did find one, but I put it up for sale. It's selling right now for 20K. I think I put it up for 20K because they're really rare. At I think it was the Dreadlords. Ooh, this dolmen is already active. Cool. At the Dreadlords Guild store in Belkarth in Craglorn. So if any of you are watching this video out there and you want to buy it, it should be listed up there. All right, so here's our second one. So let's get to it, and then we'll call it an episode. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a whole lot more fun though than like CS:GO case unboxing, right? Because that's just like you're just sitting there doing nothing. Like I'm actually working for this. I'm working for my loot. And it's direct, like it's immediate, right? Like you do one thing and you get it right after, which I think is kind of cool. There we go. Melt that guy's face. So all of these, the nice thing too is that all of these enemies are, they're classified as Daedra, and I have a passive in the Fighters Guild skill line that allows me to gain like 13 ultimate every time I kill a Daedra or undead. And so I can get my ulti gains up really, really quick while doing this. And also because I'm using a skill called Evil Hunter, when you see those like little green circles around my feet right there, like it's happening a whole bunch right now, that means it's proccing and it's doing additional damage to the Daedra, which is really, really cool. It's a big part of my build, and you know, something that I'll talk about when I do the official build video. All right. And all the add-ons and stuff on the right are just active buffs. I forgot to talk about that, but those are add-ons that's an add-on that just shows the active buffs that I have going on right now. All right, so no special boss this time either. They're quite rare, trust me. We just got basically the bosses, just 2 Dread Clan Fear here and then a couple Ogrim. They should go down pretty quick. The bosses usually go down a lot slower. They got a lot more health and they're a bit more difficult. The ones I really hate fighting are the Daedroths, the big fire-breathing guys. It's nuts. All right, so here we go, guys. Second chest. What are we gonna get? Oh, we did get a V14 necklace, but nothing from an item set. Nothing that's gonna really, you know, sell or do us any good. So let's mark all this stuff as junk. And when I get into town, that's V5. No, it's not good. There's a little trader guy over here actually that I can sell my stuff at, which would be nice. But that's the episode, guys. Let me know what you think of it. I really hope you enjoy it. This is something that I think is gonna be a whole lot of fun. I'd like to do kind of maybe like one of these a week, occasionally. And ooh, I just sold something. This is my add-on going off right there. I just sold an item. Hold on, let's see here. How do I check that? Is it right here? Yeah, item sold, look at that. Item sold, we got 4,145 gold because I posted it earlier. Sweet, Greaves in the Undaunted Bastion. Sold, sold, sold. All right, making money. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hopefully once 1.6 comes out, there'll be a lot more ESO videos. There's gonna be a ton a ton of different things that I'm gonna be talking about and covering from this game. And I know a lot of new players are gonna be coming back to the game. New players are gonna be joining, old players are gonna be coming back. It's gonna be a really cool time. So make sure you guys keep it right here on my channel for more ESO content. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace. Give me this. Yes. Okay, oh my gosh. Holy crap, that was really close. If I hadn't had Juggernog, I would have been dead. Would have been so dead. All right, so let's go ahead and open this. I just want to get through this map and see what it is. Ooh, whoa, this is creepy.